Okay, awesome. Friday, last day, day 5. So, sure, this week has been absolutely incredible. I am overwhelmed by like just everyone's emails and messages and WhatsApps and everything, and people just saying how grateful they are for the training. So I'm feeling like slightly emotional today, to be honest, because it's always that moment when you realize shit, like people need the stuff. So anyway, so let me just have a quick cry on camera. Just like yeah, just to express my gratitude to everyone who sent me a message, everyone who said thank you. It's good to see that your light gets out there. And like I said to you guys yesterday, it's all about shining our lights. And when we do that, it helps people, and that's like all we want to do. We just want to help people. So at the end of the day, that's what light work is. It's about making things better for other people. So anyway, so I'll continue now with my little cry on camera. Maybe I should just end the live and let you watch this later. Anyway, so enough about that. I'm also in gratitude. So gratitude makes me cry as well. So that's fabulous. So basically today, I'm plugged into the network. So I am going to do my meditation live, and I'm hopefully not going to crash the PC again. So just like send me all your good vibes today so that I can do this thing while I'm here, because I hate the fact that I have to go away, record, and then like make everything fit together. So basically, I want to do a quick recap of what we've gone through this week and everything. How's it, Ash? Thank you for the love, darling. And I want to do a recap. So basically, I want to quickly go through what we've done this week and then just how do we put all this together? Because today for me is really about, it's about how do I take all the stuff that I've shown you this week and how do you move forward with it? Ach, dankie, liefie. Ash, I'm just going to give you a quick huggy through the computer here, sweetheart. Thank you. Now you're going to make me cry again, so stop it. Okay, so basically, day 1 was all about connecting with your soul purpose. Okay, so it was about finding that word, that thing, that spark within you that you know, that you carry within you, that is part of your purpose. That's part of what you're trying to express and experience here on this beautiful earth of ours. Day 2 was really about like looking at the blocks, like how am I giving my power away? How am I allowing myself not to be in my power? Okay, so that's really, really important as well. Day 3 was about connecting with your inner wisdom, like getting back into that deeper part of yourself, like connecting with who you are, that wise person. So that is so beautiful. And then yesterday was really about like working with taking your light out into the world and actually just understanding that how by not dimming your light, actually like how it makes a difference, how you are actually changing things in the world. And that for me is like today, it's all about integrating all of that. So what do I choose for myself? So how do I transform my life? And for me, the key is always when I get to understand myself enough, when I work enough with myself, when I go deep enough, when I go and pick at the little bits and start analyzing it and putting it out on the table in front of me, like we've done this week, it's really about taking all those bits and pieces and putting it together and going, well, what is it that I actually want? Because for one thing, that changes all the time. Okay, so if you are the type of person who's in the space where you're going, I'm going to think long term, I'm not going to think about in like 10 years time, where am I going to be, what am I going to do? No, be in now, and what is it that I want to do right now? What is it that I want to do for the next month or two? Okay, because the minute we get into that space of like, this is like 4 years away, you're never going to do it. You're never going to get out there and start doing what you want to do, following your heart. So it's always, it's little steps, little steps, little steps. And you have to start somewhere. But we overwhelm the shit out of ourselves and then we don't start at all. And we just sit on the couch and we just like, you know, it's fine. I'm going to be okay. I'm just going to have my little mundane life and not do anything that actually matters. So get into the space of starting to do something that matters, but start with what you know right now. So what you've learned this week about yourself, what you've learned about what's holding you back, what you've learned about what your soul is asking you to do, start implementing that. Okay, start seeing, well, maybe, you know, I need to start reading some books about this. Maybe I need to join a course. Maybe I need to go and speak to someone and maybe get myself a coach, or maybe I need to go and see a healer, or maybe I need to just start exploring and seeing what is it that I can do to actually move forward. But what we're constantly doing is we're constantly giving fear the upper hand. We're constantly saying to fear, hey, you can win. Instead of going, you know what, I know I'm scared. I know that I'm feeling overwhelmed by all this. I know that I'm feeling anxious. And actually, you know what? This is all bullshit. Okay? Because fear is an illusion. It's something we create so that we don't actually have to do stuff. It's like, it's the bloody hell, it's the best procrastination tool in the world. It's like, if I had a king of like fear, it would be bloody procrastination, because it's like, it's mod. Okay, it's just like, it's this beautiful illusion, and oh no, I'm so busy, and I've got the kids to deal with, and I've got to like do my work at work, and but yet I'm never working on myself, and I'm never actually doing what I want to do. I never choose for me because I'm using things like obligation and all of that list of stuff as to why I'm not actually doing what I really in my heart want to do, which my soul is crying out every single day and going, hello, can you please start doing this? Okay. So fear, as I always say to my clients, false evidence appearing real. So we have this weird, like even in anything in life, you have this weird idea that you're going to die if you do shit. Like, I don't know, it's just like a subconscious thing or something where you think, you know, this is so hectic. But it's like I say, no one ever dies from taking a step into a direction and going, I want to pursue my dreams. Like, no one's ever died from that, right? People's probably gone, oh, I've fallen a few times and I failed a few times. It was a bit hard and stuff, but no one's ever fucking died from it. So it's sort of like me telling you, get over yourself. Okay, just make a choice and choose something for you. Choose what's important to you for once in your life, and then pursue it. Start somewhere. And I'm not saying you now need to go and drop your job and run off and go and become whatever, but choose something today. Choose that little voice that was in your heart this week when we worked, that little voice that came out on day one and said, ta-da, choose that and start unraveling it, experiencing it, going into it, seeing what is it that little voice wants. And then baby steps. Every single day, we just go there. Okay, so let's listen to what Ash is saying. I personally procrastinate with my writing. I know this, I've worked with you, because I fear that it's not going to work out, as other things tend to not work out. Now you create this illusion and already decide, oh, this is not going to work. Yes. So you see, it's a constant, and it's like, it's a cyclical thing. Like basically, if you give the negativity and that power to that one thing, everything else in your life works like that. So for me, the one thing there to remember is that everything is linked. So if I'm not sorting the shit out in my life, in me, what happens? My business, my ideas, my family, my relationships, everything gets affected by that, okay? Because I'm in the space of fear. So I'm, like I explained to you guys about keeping the energy in, I'm keeping the energy here. It's not going anywhere. Like, I'm actually not enriching anything by being like this, by being fearful all the freaking time. And all it does, like, it just takes a little bit of courage. It takes a bit of courage to put your writing out there for people to look at. It takes a little bit of courage to stand up and go, oh, guess what, husband? I want to do this with my life. And I actually am interested in this. And I'm, going to change this today. Or parents, I'm like, wanting to do this, and I want to move into this space. So it's just about courage. And generally, when you do the thing that you've been so fearful about, then it's actually okay. It's like, if you think about this week of training, so I was like, I've never done a live. Like, I'm going to die doing a live. This was me. So I'm going to die doing a live. So I can't. So you can ask my coaches. I've been procrastinating on doing lives probably for about a month now. And I kept on saying to myself, Yolandi. So then I just booked it. I just said, that's it. I'm doing this shit. I don't care. Let's see if I'm going to die on Monday. Sunday, everything went wrong. The technology fucked out. Everything was a mess. But you know what? I still showed up on Monday because I promised everyone that I'm going to do this. And I put myself in that uncomfortable situation, and I did it. And I didn't die on Monday. And it's been the best bloody week of my life. So take this from me, guys. Like, we create false fears and false ideas, and then when we do it, it's fucking awesome. It's the best thing you've ever done. It makes you so happy. You're helping people, blah, 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 blah. The repercussions of you getting out of your own fear is massive, okay? So you're creating a new start. Every time you get out of fear, you create a new start for yourself and you change something in your life. So please, 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 just start. Just do something to make things better for yourself, because you choose. And today, what do I choose for myself? Okay, what do I choose for me that's going to make my life that little bit better? Because if you choose one thing for you, you're going to choose another thing for you, and another thing, and another thing, and another thing, and everything is going to get exponentially better. Okay, but you need to get out of the energy of obligation, of fear, of shame, guilt, blame, all that, like resentment, all that crap that we carry. Get up onto your little mountain, like I've explained and taught to you this week. Get into your 5D space. Look at, like, how is this going to help me? If I choose this for me, how is it going to make everyone else's lives better? Because my vibration lifting, as I've taught you, like everyone else lifts as well. Okay? Every time I change something, everything else changes for everyone else. Okay? So please, just be in that space and, like, connect with that. So let me just think here now, what else is coming up? Just want to bring up relationships quickly, because this is now like my intuition now going, no, I speak about relationships. All of you out there watching this, who's in that space of needing to, like, going, I can't be in a relationship, I'm going to get hurt again. Okay. You might have gotten hurt before. And the thing is that moving forward and allowing yourself to step out of fear, you can create something beautiful. But if you're constantly walking around with a big label on your heart saying, I'm going to get hurt again, you're going to attract hurt to yourself. Firstly, you didn't die the first time you got hurt. It was a little bit painful, but we all need to learn to feel emotions, be in emotions, go, I understand what this feels like, and then I let it go. Okay, so if you're watching this and you're struggling with moving on to new relationships because you've been hurt once, give yourself permission to go and look for what's out there, because there is something out there for you waiting, but you're constantly going, I'm putting in a big unavailable sticker all over my being. Okay, and it's time that you realize that, firstly, you're not going to die if someone breaks your heart. You're just going to feel uncomfortable, sore, and that's okay. But then you can move on again, and you've grown. Get onto your little 5D mountain again and see, what did I learn from this experience? The probability of getting hurt again is probably much lower than you can even calculate or perceive or imagine. So be brave, even in your relationships, okay? Just be brave and allow yourself to step out and go, stuff the fear, I'm going to try something new for myself. Okay, so today I want you to be selfish. I want you to, and I know everyone's going, I can't be selfish. What about my kids? What about my husband? Blah, blah, blah. But what about you? Okay, it's time for you. It's time for you to actually step into your space and go, I need to look after me. Because if I look after me, everyone else is going to be better. Everything else is going to be better. My entire life is going to be better if I start looking after me. Okay, so that's the thing I want you to focus on today. And for me also, like, by releasing those negative energies, by letting go of it, by actually placing myself on top, by understanding my worth, I can move forward. Okay, you matter. You've got a role to play in this universe. You didn't just choose to come to Earth to just be mediocre and just go, oh my God, I'm so unhappy and I hate every minute of this. Do you really think that's what your soul wants for you? So no, that's not what it's about. It's about coming here and going, how can I have the best adventure possible? How can I make the best of every single day that I've got here? How can I actually enjoy this adventure? Because life is an adventure. Every single minute, every single second of being here is an adventure, but adventure takes courage, okay? Adventure takes you saying, you know what, I'm going to do that. I've never done that, but I'm going to do it. When I went to Peru last year, I was all by myself, and I thought there was a group going later in the year, and I thought, no, I need to do this trip by myself, because it's very easy to go with a bunch of people, get on a plane and go and see places. But my guidance was, you need to do this for yourself. So I got onto an aeroplane all by myself, and I buggered off to South America via freaking Brazil, Lima, and I got there and I traveled by myself. For a massive section of the time that I was there, I was all by myself because I needed to find my courage again. Because I'm courageous, I just forgot that I was courageous. So I challenged myself. So now I'm asking you guys to actually start challenging yourself every single day. And I was shit scared when I got onto that airplane. I didn't know what to expect. It was the best thing I'd ever done for myself, was to step back into my power, to step back into my adventurous spirit. I mean, when I got back, I was like, I can bloody do anything. I could freaking go to the moon at this point in time. That's where I'm at. So just understand that when you take that first step, you will never turn back. When you do that first courageous thing, then that's what it's all about, courage. So please, let's work on just being courageous, and don't be scared, because you're not going to freaking die. So even like tattoo that on your arm, I'm not going to die, okay? There might be some bumps, there might be stuff happening, whatever, but it's okay, because failure also makes us like learn. And most of the time, how many times have you actually experienced failure? How many times have you actually gotten hurt making a choice in your life? It's like this, okay? So yeah, so basically, like, this is me lecturing you and going, get over yourself. And yeah, so awesome. So today in the meditation, which I'm going to try and do live, and let's hope the internet is with me today, please. I'm going to put all my juju in here and ask for that to work. I want you to release the fear, because releasing the fear, stepping into courage, creates transformation. That's it. It's that simple, okay? You've worked enough this week with yourself. You've seen enough what it is that your soul wants and what it's like begging you to step into, how it's asking you to take your light out, how it's asking you to become this beautiful, wise person. So today, it's just about the courage to release the fear and go, fuck it, I can do this, okay? I can do this. I can take the first step to whatever my dream is, whatever I'm feeling in here, and I can just do it, okay? So allow me to take you there today, and we'll open up, and we're going to work with our solar plexus today, right? So solar plexus, for those of you who are not familiar with the chakra system, is one of the 7 energy points that we have in our body. And it is the point underneath where your rib cage and your diaphragm basically meet. There's a little, like just underneath your rib cage, there's a little space there. And that's an energy point. Now, if you know, when you get butterflies, like every time I start my live, I'm like my solar plexus goes, rah. So that's where my fear point is, my anxiousness, my nerves, all that type of stuff. That sits right there. So we're going to work with that today, and we're going to work with strengthening that, because all of the light that as I did yesterday, all the light I bring out to the world, I bring out through there. All of my power sits there. So that's like me being fearless and courageous, that sits there. And you know, when I speak about being fearless, it's fearless, okay? Because none of us are fearless, because we've always got fear inside. If you didn't have fear in you, you'd be freaking dead, okay? Your ego will not allow you not to have fear. So if I ever meet anyone who says they're not scared of anything, I'm just going to whack them because they're talking crap, okay? So everyone is basically scared. Everyone's got fears. Everyone's got something that they're worrying about, anxiousness, whatever. It's normal. It's 100% part of today. But it's about going, I'm going to fear less today, okay? And that is the thing. So my fear less point is down there. That's where I need you to connect today, because we're going to ask that you be courageous today and start opening up to the possibilities of what you choose to create in this life for yourself. Because all of this, your whole journey where you're going, is entirely up to you, and you choose where you go. Okay, so cool. So I'm going to ask that you now close your eyes and be with me for a few minutes. And we're going to ask the internet to play with nicely today. Okay, so I want you to breathe in and hold it, and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. And just again today, leaving everything outside the room, everything that's bugging you, everything that you're worried about, work, family, money, stress, all of it outside the room today. And just be with me now. Take this journey with me into the Akashic Records. And also just take a moment right now to just thank your guides for being with you this whole week through every single journey we've done together, and just being so amazingly supportive. Just remind yourself that you are not alone for 1 second of any day. Okay. And just be in gratitude for a little while here. And slowly connecting yourself to where you are standing now, being in your beautiful, safe space. Standing again in the place that you feel so happy. Look around you, feel what you feel, see what you see. And just be there for a moment in your happy space before we go up. And now slowly, slowly walking towards your little door. And when you get to the door, open it and walk through. See yourself going to the other side. Standing there, just feel what you feel. See what you see. And know that you've entered the realm of the Akashic Records. Kiara soloroso te angelara masenko hiate la shikarasia lara soto to yanka yamalareti aniataki alara masoko yava. And now slowly, slowly making your way up, step by step, all the way up the beautiful stairs that lead to the Hall of Records. Slowly, slowly up, 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 up. Continue walking. And now as you get to the beautiful gates, go through them and straight into the records. And in your beautiful hall, standing there taking in the energy and connecting with the guides. Kiara sora si alara sa ki alara mashotroto wi alara na ki alara wase kuro sota I alara shoto enti alara masoko iate anti alara masokoncho iata. And in the middle of the room is a fire, beautiful fire crackling away. I want you to move towards it. Stand in front of that fire, look at that fire. And now in front of you is a beautiful being of light. holding fire in his hands. And I want you to take the fire, put it in your hands, and move it to your solar plexus right now. And that beautiful energetic fire, put that into your being now. And it's the beautiful fire of purification, the fire of courage, the fire that tames our fears. And just allow that to be in your being right now. Arialara sokunja lari alara masokoro si alara senja iti alara ta enyawae nayamo enyawae nayawam enyawae and allowing that fire now to burn within your being, allowing you to be you, to choose you today, that beautiful ability to choose you. Any anxiety, any fear, just burn, burn, burn. Arialara rakote alara mashikoria si alara senkoi. Irialara senkoi alara nachokoro si alara masekohi. Avera si ala shikoro se ti alara mai ati alara wai. Aniala seko seyatia. And we're calling in the light from the east and the west, and the south and the north. Yalari yalara masek yalara soko. Everes yalara sonko yatate yalara masoko yi avaraseki la sheta yatanda yama. And the fire in your being, allow that to burn. Allow that to burn. Today you choose you. Today you choose your soul. Today you choose the light. Kia serevsia la empatia la ramoko se varasia te salavuia sekia la ratoia nata. Emiateki avalara sekuia nishitria la ramasokunto la rabate kia tata yamase. And just feeling that beautiful light filling your entire being today. How you've released and let that courage in. Let that big heart courage in now to help you burn even brighter. And now allowing yourself to start walking back again to the gates. All the way back. And before you leave now, please thank all of the beautiful Akashic Record guides for your experience this week with them. For them bringing in the light for us. And for the permission to be here in the records. Kia laso, che kia laramason chohi, akia laraso, evasia karase, amate kia larato, emesia taka. And now you can slowly start walking down the steps again. If you need to float down the steps, float down the steps. If you need to walk down, walk down. But all the way down, down, down. Go to your little door. Take a minute again to just look behind you and say goodbye. And then slowly walking through the door. And keep walking. Keep walking right back to the spot where you started. And then visualizing that light coming through your crown, all the way through your being, down your legs, all the way into Mother Earth, right down, around the center, all the way up again into your being. Feeling yourself 100% connected to the earth, 100% here. And again, saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Kia rase, laria sataya laramaho, enkorese alarama sekoia se. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Okay. Right. Awesome. But I love some fire. And we didn't crash. Hallelujah. So that's pretty awesome. Okay. So again this week, step into your courage, peeps. Step into your courage and be the best version of yourself that you can be. Okay. And it has been such an amazing pleasure to do this work with you. It's been such an amazing pleasure to just be here and connect and really get back into teaching. So that was really fabulous. And I also wanted to tell you about a brand new course that I will be launching in April. So on the 10th of April, I'm going to be launching my second course to learn how to read the Akashic Records. And it is an 8-week course. And every Wednesday we meet for 2 hours in the evenings from 7 to 9 South African time. And then basically spend time together where I will teach you how to go into the records, where I will teach you about souls and about star seeds. And I will teach you about details about the blocks that you can experience, how you can release them, working with conscious processes on how to release, working with light language, doing some activations for that. So yeah, so it's an 8-week intense journey where basically by the end of all of that, you will be able to do readings for yourself and for other people. So if you are interested in joining me, I will be sharing some links with you guys, and I'm running an early bird special next week, and the course starts on the 10th of April. So send me a message if you want to connect and have a chat about the course. I'd love to have you there. And I'm super excited to get back into my teaching this year, which will be that platform. And I'm very grateful that you have joined me. And I'm sure that I will be doing more of this in the future. And you'll be seeing my face on live a lot more. So thanks to all my coaches who pushed me to get my face out there on a live screen and share it with you guys. So go forth and be fabulous, and go and be courageous, do your thing, and keep on exploring. And, you know, if you get into the space where you're feeling a bit there, go and listen to the replays again, go and do the meditations, go connect with yourself in the Akashic Records, guys. It's all there for you. I'm leaving it up on YouTube. It's on my page. So it's all there and you can use it every single day. So namaste. Thank you so much. I have had the most amazing time, and be blessed. And I can't wait to, see you again in the live future, wherever that may be. So be blessed, and we'll speak soon.